Stop! Before you scroll past this, I need you to look down at your feet right now. Are your ankles puffy by the end of the day? Do your shoes feel tight after dinner, even though they fit fine in the morning? Do you press your finger into your shin, and the dent stays there for a few seconds before it slowly fills back in? If any of that sounds familiar, what you are about to hear is going to change how you spend your evenings forever. Because here is the truth that most doctors do not take the time to explain. That swelling in your feet and ankles after dinner is not just a normal part of getting older. It is your body sending you an urgent warning signal. And the 3 habits you are probably doing every single evening are making it worse. The good news? Everything I am about to share is completely free, completely natural, and you can start tonight. Stay with me. Let me tell you about a woman I will call Margaret. Margaret was 68 years old. Every evening after dinner, she would sink into her recliner, kick her feet up, and relax for the night. She thought she was doing everything right. She had worked hard all her life. She deserved to rest. But every morning, her feet looked like little sausages. Her ankles had disappeared. Her favorite shoes sat in the closet because she could barely squeeze into them. Her legs felt heavy, tired, almost like they belonged to someone else. Her doctor told her it was just part of aging. She believed him. She accepted it. She stopped asking questions. Fast forward 6 months. Margaret made 3 small changes to her evening routine. Just 3. No medication, no special equipment, nothing expensive. Within 2 weeks, she woke up and her ankles were back. Her shoes fit again. That heavy, waterlogged feeling in her legs? Gone. She told her daughter, "I feel like I got my legs back." That is what is possible for you too. And it all starts with understanding what you need to stop doing after dinner. Starting with number 1. Stop sitting completely still for hours after dinner. Now I know what you might be thinking, but I am tired. Dinner is when I finally relax, and I want you to know there is absolutely nothing wrong with resting. The problem is not the rest itself. The problem is staying completely motionless for 2, 3, 4 hours straight. Here is why this matters so much. Your heart pumps blood down to your feet very efficiently. But getting that blood and fluid back up to your heart, that relies heavily on something called your calf muscle pump. Every time you walk or flex your feet, your calf muscles squeeze the veins in your legs and push that fluid back upward toward your heart. When you sit perfectly still after dinner, especially in a recliner or on a low, soft couch with your feet down, that pump shuts off completely. Gravity takes over, fluid pools, and your ankles slowly balloon. As a physician, I see this pattern constantly, and the research is clear. Prolonged sitting is one of the most direct contributors to evening leg edema in people over 60. So, what do you do instead? You do not have to give up your evening rest, you just need to interrupt it. Every 30 to 45 minutes, stand up. Walk to the kitchen for a glass of water. Walk to the window. Walk around the room for just 2 minutes. That is it. 2 minutes of gentle movement reactivates your calf pump and gives that fluid a chance to drain. You can even do simple ankle circles right in your chair. Lift both feet slightly off the floor and draw big circles with your toes. 10 circles clockwise, 10 counterclockwise. Do that twice during a commercial break, and you are already ahead. This one change alone can make a visible difference within days. But there is a second habit that is making your swelling worse, and most people have absolutely no idea they are doing it. Stop eating high-sodium foods at dinner. Now, before you tune out, because you think you already know this one, I want you to stay with me, because I am going to tell you something specific that most people get completely wrong about salt and swelling. Most of my patients say, I don't add salt to my food, and they genuinely believe that is enough. But here is the thing. The salt that matters most is not the salt shaker on your table. It is the hidden sodium hiding inside the foods that feel perfectly healthy. Let me give you some examples that might surprise you. Canned soup, even the ones labeled healthy, often contain over 800 milligrams of sodium per serving. That is more than a third of your entire daily recommended limit in one bowl. A frozen dinner that says light on the box, often 900 to 1,200 milligrams. Bread, cheese, pickles, deli meat, bottled salad dressing, even cottage cheese, all of them quietly loaded with sodium. And here is why this matters so intensely in the evening specifically. When you eat a high-sodium dinner, your body tries to dilute that sodium by pulling water out of your cells and into your bloodstream. That extra fluid volume has to go somewhere. And because of gravity, it settles in the lowest point of your body, your feet, your ankles, your lower legs. This is not a slow process either. You can actually see the effects within 1 to 2 hours after a salty meal. That timing is not a coincidence. So, what should you stop eating at dinner? The biggest offenders are processed and packaged foods of any kind, canned vegetables unless labeled no salt added, soy sauce and teriyaki sauce, cured meats like ham, bacon, and salami, restaurant meals, especially fast food, which can contain an entire day's worth of sodium in a single entree. What can you eat instead? Fresh vegetables, lean proteins like chicken, fish, or eggs seasoned with herbs. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, avocado, and bananas are all wonderful choices because they are rich in potassium, which actually helps your body flush out excess sodium naturally. Here is an important thing to check starting tonight. Look at the nutrition label on whatever you are eating for dinner. If sodium is above 600 milligrams per serving, that food is working against your feet. But I want to tell you about the third habit. This one is the one that surprises people the most. And in some ways, it is the most powerful of all three. Stop keeping your feet flat on the floor or hanging down during the evening. Think about where your feet are right now, or where they are when you settle in after dinner. Are they flat on the floor? Hanging down from a chair or couch? Tucked under you at an angle? All of those positions have one thing in common. Gravity is winning. Fluid is being pulled downward and pooling in your lower extremities. The simple fix, elevation. But here is the part that matters and that most people get wrong. When I say elevation, I do not mean just propping your feet up on the coffee table a few inches. I mean getting your feet above the level of your heart. That is the medical standard, feet above heart level. When that happens, gravity actually works for you instead of against you. Fluid drains back toward your core. Your lymphatic system can do its job. Your blood pressure in the lower leg drops, and that puffiness begins to reduce. A recliner can work well if you raise it to a fully reclined position, not just a slight lean back. A few firm pillows stacked under your legs while lying on the couch is excellent. Some people find that lying on the floor with their legs resting up against the wall for 10 to 15 minutes after dinner is remarkably effective. This is actually a yoga pose called legs up the wall, and there is legitimate research behind its ability to reduce lower extremity swelling quickly. You do not have to do this all evening. Even 20 to 30 minutes of proper elevation after dinner can dramatically reduce overnight swelling. Pair it with the ankle circles I mentioned earlier, and you are giving your body a genuinely powerful recovery tool. Now, I want to take a moment here because Something important needs to be said. Not all foot and ankle swelling is the same, and as a physician, I would be doing you a disservice if I did not say this clearly. Mild swelling that comes and goes, that is worse at the end of the day and better in the morning. That improves with elevation. That is very commonly related to the lifestyle habits we just talked about. And the steps in this video can make a real, meaningful difference. But swelling that is sudden. Swelling in only one leg. Swelling that comes with shortness of breath, chest pain, or is getting rapidly worse. Swelling that does not improve at all with elevation or rest. Those symptoms need a doctor's attention promptly. They can indicate heart, kidney, liver, or blood clot issues that require medical evaluation. Please do not dismiss warning signs by assuming they are just aging. Your body is talking to you. Learn its language. And when something does not feel right, listen. The 3 habits we covered today are powerful lifestyle tools. They work best as part of a healthy overall approach that includes staying in communication with your healthcare provider. Let us bring it all together. Here are the 3 things to stop doing after dinner starting tonight. Number 1, stop sitting completely still for hours. Get up every 30 to 45 minutes. Walk for 2 minutes. Do ankle circles in your chair. Reactivate your calf pump and let your body move that fluid. Number 2, stop eating high-sodium foods at dinner. Check labels. Cut out processed and packaged foods. Choose fresh whole foods seasoned with herbs. And embrace potassium-rich options like avocado, sweet potato, and banana. Number 3, stop keeping your feet flat or hanging down in the evening. Elevate properly, feet above heart level, for at least 20 to 30 minutes after dinner. This is one of the most effective, most underused tools available to you. These are not difficult changes. They do not require a prescription. They do not cost a single dollar. But they do require consistency. Do all 3 for 7 days and take a look at your ankles each morning. You will notice the difference. Remember what I said about Margaret at the beginning? She got her legs back in 2 weeks. The same is possible for you. Your body is not broken. It is asking for the right conditions to heal. And now you know how to give it those conditions. If this helped you, please share it with someone you love who might be dealing with the same thing. And if you want more videos like this, covering the simple, science-backed steps that help seniors feel their best every day, make sure you subscribe. Because there is so much more I want to share with you. Take care of those feet, and I will see you in the next video.